I want to reach 1 million subscribers. That was the most stupid goal that I could possibly have for the year 2018. And this goal brought me to the hell. The year 2018 brought me to the edge of craziness. It all started in January. I was in the last year of university and I knew that my 20 years long school career is coming to the end. The final thesis and the final exam. Woohoo! If we want to talk about YouTube, after quitting my vlog series Life of a Street Artist at the end of 2017, I recorded a canvas, studio tour and cheap versus expensive graffiti supplies. After that in January I turned 23 and I started a new vlog series with the name Art Life. Basically, the goal was to vlog about my artistic life, just as before. I just wanted to do it better. But today I know that I didn't really know what do I want to do. I made a sketch on a plastic tray. Graffiti in forest to say goodbye to my old iPhone. And yeah, then in Italy, I mixed a customization of a helmet with a family trip and nobody liked that. I made an episode where I announced that I'm sponsored by Bombing Science. Yeah, sweet old times. Then we went to London with my girlfriend and I somehow refused to put my camera away because I'm a vlogger and traveling is interesting, you know? Well, not really. I made probably the last awesome custom project. Custom denim jacket which got viral after a few months. After that I tried to mix a trip with my friends with improving of a random bad graffiti. Yeah, just when you hear this combo you have to know that it was just a pure bull. It's not a surprise that right after this episode comes an episode with the name 5 Tricks for Depressed Artists. Yeah, you guessed right. I was depressed. I made a custom graffiti keyboard. I made a video about Kings of Graffiti YouTube and I started to do tutorials. Made a commission for my YouTube network, tutorial number 2, Supreme Graffiti Wall which was super successful, Chrome Wall with star and bite, tutorial number 3 which so far is the last one from the series. I made a video about H&M versus graffiti scene, another commission in the middle of the city, custom hoodie, painted with star, review of my favorite markers, one-line graffiti challenge and my last painting before my first big break from YouTube. I'm taking a break. While I was recording, editing and uploading all these videos that I just talked about, I was also studying and writing my final thesis. And 1 month before the finals, I made a decision that for the first time since the beginning of my YouTube career, I will take a 6 weeks break from YouTube. But there was a problem. It was not a break at all. I had to study a lot. And to make this time before the finals even more exciting, we got a dog. Snow. Funny thing is that during this time when I recorded 0 videos, my YouTube channel just exploded. And when I've seen that, there was no longer any doubt about my future after finishing of the university. And then it happened. After 6 weeks of pure suffering, of stress, and after 20 years of my life, I left school doors for the last time ever. As a proud engineer. To make this time of the year even more exciting, I moved away from my parents and I started to live with my girlfriend. So basically in 1 week I turned into a full-time YouTuber who lives on his own. I thought that it is finally here. Finally I won't need to care about school and my YouTube life will get 100% better. Oh boy. I recorded a custom longboard which was a super successful episode of Art Life because of little puppy Snow in the thumbnail. I painted in Vienna with bite, I tried to learn to draw in 6 hours, painted with bite again, made a painting on a paper New York City tower. I tried how much space can you cover with a different spray paints, 30 sketches in row challenge. I tried 25 years old spray gun and yeah, you guessed right, it didn't work. I made one of my favorite graffiti paintings of the year, celebration of my ING title. Yeah, I remember that this is the first video when I was recording this video, I remember that for the first time I felt really bad. I felt super bad about doing what I do. I made 3D graffiti challenge which ended up, well, awesomely. I painted some non-thinking art in a forest and I made my last big viral video. People react to graffiti tags. Today, 5 months after recording of this video, the video has 1 million views. Since that one, none of my videos made it at least close to this number. I made a PS versus Xbox sketch, and yeah, at the end I bought none of these consoles. I was painting in Prague, Czech Republic. I made upside down graffiti challenge, which is the least successful video of the year. After that I painted the graffiti in a garage of a random guy from the internet, and yeah, I really loved this piece. A guy destroyed my car. I painted in Vienna with graffiti YouTuber Zark. I met Smo for the first time in Bratislava, my city. And together with Star we made a... well... When Smo left, we customized our living room with my girlfriend. I bought a new camera and I painted this great graffiti piece. I made a custom backpack that... meh. Tried color pencils for the first time. Painted Slenderman in a forest. Nobody really understood this video. So in the next episode, I made an announcement that I'm doing big changes on this channel. Again, changes started with a super bad raw graffiti episode. Then, with my girlfriend, we visited one of the most horrible places in the world. And I made a graffiti about it. Made an artwork for Eminem. I almost freaked out while I was painting graffiti with German writer Boss. Really, it wasn't my day that day. I made custom jeans. Again, tried realistic painting on a wall for the first time, painted my destroyed car, again, painted multiple graffiti pieces in an abandoned building, painted Venom, had my first graffiti show in front of lots of people, made a Guess the Country challenge, painted an iPhone, again, and after this video, I completely burned out. This was the moment when making of the YouTube videos brought me to the edge of craziness. And I'm not kidding at all. It's not funny when you are looking into a mirror and you don't really feel safe about yourself, about your mind. It's not okay to smash a phone into a wall. That day I realized that there is something terribly wrong with... I wouldn't say with me. There was something terribly wrong with the way how I was making these videos. You know, when you hit a wall just as I did, probably the best suggestion for you is just to take a break. And right the next day after my burnout, I flew to Germany, where I met Smo again, and together we recorded super crazy graffiti painting in public that was meant to go crazy viral. Except it didn't. So we painted a Halloween wall that didn't go viral neither, but it was a super successful video, and that wall, whoa. On my way home from Germany, I recorded a super embarrassing drawing on an airplane. I made fun of art YouTubers while they were having their happy little war, but they didn't really care. Actually, most of the people didn't really care, but that piece though, I love him. I redrawn your sketches, admitted that I burned out a few weeks ago, came back with a glorious Phoenix painting, absolutely failed in Prague, broke my drawing limits, painted Mozilla Firefox. I just love that artwork, but people didn't really get it. Painted graffiti in Slovenia, painted more graffiti in Slovenia, fell in love with water-based markers. I finally managed to reopen my eShop, painted super big graffiti wall that might be visible from an airplane, made a drawing with dots only, failed in a super cold forest, and now we are here. And the question is, what's next? Although I don't see year 2018 as a big success, I think that it is one of the most important years of my life. I was chasing the great success that I had in 2017, and I fell into a lot of traps that comes with this era. Anyways, guys, I have to say that at this moment I feel like an ungrateful asshole who complains that he doesn't have 1 million views on every single video. But it is not about that. The problem is that many times I didn't really feel good while I was doing this. The thing that I need to do right now is to say one big fat thank you to all of you who are supporting this channel in 2018. And yeah, you won't hear about me for a while. But see you somewhere in 2019, and by the way, welcome into my new studio.